Hello there, Monterey fans, here on beautiful freshwater Lake Travis in the Austin, Texas area, aboard this gorgeous 2019 Monterey 258 SS. This baby is in pristine condition, inside and out, just over 100 hours, actually 100.6 hours on the Volvo 300 with the Duo prop. She was purchased new at South Austin Marine here in the Austin area and kept on freshwater on Lake Travis her entire life on a hydro hoist and a covered dock under her own cover. So I think you'll see the pride in ownership shows through. I like to do these walkthroughs and walk-arounds to put all the amenities and condition in perspective. Have a lot of buyers coming from a ways away these days, and my intent is to avoid unmet expectations. So that said, let's get started here. Start back here on the expansive swim platform. You'll see that nice soft touch flooring that's in excellent condition. Tons of space back here. I'd like to go ahead and highlight this storage area here. Really nice at the transom area. Great place to store floaties like you'll see right there, or wet towels, life jackets, any wet items that drains to the bilge. So really nice place to store those. Go ahead and close that back up. And then over here on the starboard side, you've got your boarding ladder. Nice long boarding ladder. Gets nice and deep in the water. Making it really easy to shimmy up out of the water. And I'd really like to highlight this expansive sun deck as well. You'll see a nice big area back here, and there's multiple configurations. So right now, it's just it's kind of normal spot, creating that L-shaped cockpit right there for cruising. But if you want to tilt it back and have a backrest here, creating a lounge, you can put it like that, or it actually even goes all the way back, kind of creating a kind of just a complete lounge right there. Lay out and soak up the rays. Really nice option. And also, this little deal right here pops up, creates a backrest in case you want to sit right there. Check out what's going on, all the floating and giggling out back. And this raises up here, offers support for that. But really nice configuration options for the sun deck and lounge area there. Go ahead and pop that back up. Pop it back into its kind of normal spot, I call it there. And head back here to the swim deck again. And I would just like to highlight, got your transom stereo remote right there. Little freshwater. No, sorry, that's not the freshwater shower. That is that's the plug for the onboard battery charger. And then right here is just a transom remote for the trim, to put the trim up and down. So then over here on the starboard side, you've got this nice transom walkthrough. Really contemporary layout here, allows you to stay off the upholstery. So we'll cruise on down here into the cockpit and go ahead and highlight these options right here as well. This little door opens up, offering access to the battery switch, and also the switch to raise and lower the arch. This is a electronic folding arch. Really cool option there. In case you need to lower that arch, limit your profile for storage or transport or anything. And also, you'll notice that JL speaker right there. This boat does have upgraded sound system with JL throughout, and those speakers even have LED lighting. Looks really cool at night with the blue lights in those speakers. And also another remote for the stereo. So I'd like to go ahead and just highlight the fact that soft touch flooring does convey through the cockpit and into the bow. Throughout, in excellent condition everywhere. And I will also mention the upholstery is in phenomenal condition. Really high quality, thick, supple upholstery. Haven't been able to find a single flaw throughout the whole boat. I know the owner personally. He's very picky gentleman. Takes care of his things, and you can definitely tell throughout this boat. But really nice styling and stitching. And you know what? While we're right here, might as well go ahead and pop open the engine compartment here. Check out the bilge. Nice clean bilge. 2 batteries. Those are from 2024, so you won't have to get new batteries for a few years. There's that 300 horsepower V8 Volvo power plant. Excellent power plant for this boat. And it does have the quick drain system for winterization, making winterization super easy. But really nicely appointed bilge here, and excellent power plant with only 100 hours. Awesome. Go ahead and close that back up here, and there's the latch there. So over here, the L-shaped cockpit seating area. So this lifts up and offers access to a cooler, and there's your JL sub behind that cooler. Thumping the tunes there. I really like to have these options for the cooler, and keep the cooler out of the cockpit, which I've had for so many years. It's in everyone's way, but really nice and tucked away right there. I'll also mention while I'm at it, this there's storage underneath here that has a drain as well, designed to be utilized as a cooler if you'd like. And there's a third option over here. This drawer opens up here, and there's a cooler in there. So tons of cooler space for your keep your food and drinks cold, and keep from cluttering up the cockpit here with coolers. And I really like all this stitching, really classy what Monterey's done here. And then this is a convertible bolster here as well at the passenger seat. So right now it's just in its normal position, allowing you to sit facing forward while you're cruising. But this also is convertible and comes back like that in case you want a backrest and sit there and lounge and watch out what's going on out back. Really nice option there. And you'll see your cup holder down there, grab handle, nice little little glove compartment here. See, I told you he's a picky guy. He's got everything itemized in plastic baggies and everything. And then go ahead and pop this open and show you the onboard head here. Got a freshwater sink, little cabinet, little head there. That is a flush, or sorry, there is a port to flush that out. So while it's not a vacuum flush, it does drain to the bottom of the toilet and allow you to flush that out at the marina. So really nicely appointed head there. Really large. I'm 5'11", 210 pounds. I can easily get in there. And there's a light as well. All right, so let's go on over here to the actually didn't really fully highlight this little wet bar area here. As I mentioned, you have that cooler down there, and then up here you've got a freshwater sink and a little spot for a trash can. This is a really nice area for making cocktails. That's what I'd be doing. I'm not a beer guy. I like the cocktails, so great place to do that. And then over here, you've got a really nicely appointed captain's helm seat with a flip-up bolster. I like that because I like to stand up most of the time while I'm driving. You've got your fly-by-wire Volvo Penta throttle controls there. And then a really nicely appointed helm here with a leather-wrapped steering wheel. All your gauges, they are all in perfect working order. All the switches and gauges. You've got your nav lights here, docking lights, cockpit lights. Those do change either red or white. Actually, no, sorry. Those are blue or white. Then the arch lights change from red or white. Blower, speaker lights. Like I said, the speakers have LED rings, and then the rest of your switches there. Everything working perfectly on this boat. And like I mentioned, here's another switch for the arch there. Go ahead and highlight that. Just at the touch of a button, lowers down. If you can see that actuating there, limiting your height profile for anything that you may need. Go ahead and put it back up in the up position. That is a high dollar upgrade right there, and just a really sexy looking arch. Look at that with the gel coat and everything. But and I will mention, huge full coverage bimini here, offering your friends and family lots of coverage from the sun. And like everything else, the canvas is in excellent shape. So, and you'll notice capacity for up to 15 people there. You got your fire extinguisher down there, and also some stereo controls here at the helm. So there's 3 different stereo controls, making it convenient to control that. And then I will go ahead and highlight this end floor storage here. Giant ski locker. You'll see it goes way back in there. There's lots of big bumpers in there that do convey with a sail, life jackets, and just tons of space for storage in there. Lots of space for storage throughout this boat. And speaking of storage, I failed to highlight this. There's storage under here as well, under the captain's seat, so lots of storage. And let's continue on through here towards the bow. I will mention, you've got that door that closes off the bow there, as well as the windshield. That makes it really nice cutting down on the wind flow through the cockpit if you're out during some chilly times. Really makes it much more enjoyable throughout the cockpit. And I'll go ahead and highlight here another giant storage area. You'll see your table in there. That is a custom Monterey table. I do have a photo with that. Those are your filler cushions for the bow, and then your amplifier for the upgraded stereo, and some breakers there. There's a light in here. Even a curtain rod right there for, to hang life jackets. First aid kit, really nicely appointed little compartment there. Go ahead and close this door. That tucks back in there. Open this up, make way for the bow area. Nice big bow area up here. I have young girls. This is where they like to hang out. The gentleman that owns the boat does as well. You'll see them cruising down the lake, hanging on for dear life up here on these super sexy stainless steel grab handles. Just really nice, classy finishes up here. You'll see the JL speakers and cup holders conveying up to the bow. Grab handles here as well. Add safety for the kiddos while you're cruising down the lake. And then there's also quite a bit of storage here. Got storage under there, lots of life jackets under there right now. Storage under here as well with a drain that could be utilized as a cooler if you wanted. So actually 4 spots for coolers. And then storage under here as well, just like the starboard side. You'll see a nice big anchor in there with a nice big rod that'll convey with the sail. And again, this upholstery, all of it just in excellent condition. You know what? There's one tiny little separation right there. That's the only flaw I've seen in all of the upholstery. Everything's in excellent shape, aside from that tiny little separation right there. And we'll go on up here to the bow. You'll see these recessed cleats. I really like that. Allows you to keep those out of the way and not snag them on things. Your navigation lights, just really nicely appointed up here. And your soft touch flooring even conveying through, and little anchor storage here, and also a bow boarding ladder. So nice options right there. And a lot of the times you'll see this area nicked up from using the anchor from over the years, but everything's in excellent shape up here. Again, incredibly well cared for vessel. But I think that will about do it for the interior walkthrough on this 2019 Monterey 258 SS. This baby's in beautiful condition. I would love the opportunity to show you in person. Thanks for watching. Adios.